Like I said in episode 5, sorry for the sound quality.
It's about to start getting really wild, dude. Really fucking wild. I'm so pissed. I was so close with my weird ass theory. I was just missing that one piece that they said his dad's name was fucking Michael. I was hoping it wasn't revealed this episode so that I could ask you that first, because then I would have had it.
Yeah. I wouldn't have... I already had it planned if you guys asked what his dad's name was. I would have played dumb and been like, oh, I think they mentioned it in episode 1 when people were offering condolences. I wouldn't have outright told you his name is Michael. Michael Convald.
That would have been enough for me to be like,
Michael Convald, and she was Nurse Convald.
but I know you know everybody's fucking name, so that would have been enough. I was like, yeah, his name is like either Mikkel or some version of that.
Hey guys, welcome back to Boardwatch. I'm Brian.
Lisa.
Justin.
And so Justin's really eager to watch episode 6, and Lisa is after the big reveal in episode 5. So, do you think there's going to be any more revelations, or like maybe?
Yes.
I'm saying in this episode specifically, like, or do they think they'll space the big ones out?
I mean, I'm sure they'll space the big one. Right. There's always going to be like, little small, little.
Like we've been saying, kind of like answering one.
We didn't talk about this, but Hannah, crazy,
Yeah.
And but it also implies that Ulrich maybe didn't know that she's the one who did that to him, possibly. So I don't know. And I mean, like crazy like that don't go away. So like. She only got crazier as she got older. So, what's she about to do now that he broke it off with her again? Or actually, because he wasn't even he wasn't even dating her and she did that. He's dating her now. So what is she about to do now?
Yeah. It's like, what I need for you to do is leave and don't talk to me.
Yeah, like, she's about to frame him for murder.
Like she was at least still friends with him, like back in 1986. She did that when they were friends, and now he's just like, go away, I don't want to talk to you.
Oh, he's about to go and find a dead body in his house.
Or a horse's head in his bed.
She's about to gone girl him, bro.
Alright. Well,
Hannah's crazy, bro.
Yeah. So let's get into episode 6. Los Gates. Sic Mundus Creatus Est. What does that mean? Thus the world begins.
Yep, without Latin.
Yes.
How the hell did you know that?
Brian.
Because he's Brian.
Merlin. Es ist nicht mehr lustig! Katharina? Ulrich?
That's what you know.
Yeah.
Is that how it's like that?
Yes.
Ja.
That's her husband.
Oh, that's her husband.
Ich will, dass ihr doppelte Schichten arbeitet. Ich will, dass jeder Stein in dieser Stadt umgedreht wird. Jeder Keller durchsucht wird. Jeder hinterlässt irgendwo eine Spur. Wir müssen sie nur finden.
Und ihr Mann? Wo war der?
Der war zu Hause bei uns. Wir haben zu dritt auf Mats gewartet. Tronte, Ulrich und ich.
Jeder denkt das Gleiche und keiner traut es auszusprechen. Mikkel ist tot!
She's not wrong.
That is true. It is.
Her husband runs the power plant.
not adopted.
Ja.
Lateineraffäre. Das war nicht die erste. Und in der Nacht, in der Matt verschwunden ist, da war bei ihr. Wenn dein Bruder verschwunden ist, hat er es mit einer anderen Frau getrieben.
Weißt du mit wem?
Claudia. Claudia Tiedemann.
Und wer hat Mats zuletzt gesehen? An dem Abend?
Und das war Regina. Regina Tiedemann. Claudias Tochter.
Hast du Jonas gesehen?
Wieso?
Nur so. Der Arsch hat mich gestern versetzt. Egal. Kommt bestimmt später.
Jonas did say he was gonna go meet Noah with them. Well, not.
I know,
the
but
drug-
what Jonas was with.
Yes.
The dirt runs in that family. No wonder Jonas can't keep trying to get at people's girls and stuff. You know. And Martha can't stay loyal either because she's from the same family. Yeah. Hey, granddaddy. You a dirt, your daddy be a dirt. Dirt, you be a dirt.
Hallo?
Ulrich?
Du hast deinem versoffenen, nichtsnutzigen Opa erzählt, ich hätte Katharina vergewaltigt.
Das habt ihr geglaubt?
Hanna hat dich gesehen damals. Auf der Wache.
Dieselbe Hanna, die mit 14 so in dich verliebt war, dass sie alles getan hätte, um dich zu kriegen. Aber daran hat sich ja nicht viel geändert.
Bro, Hannah is a snake, man. Dang.
But I mean, you know, she was smart. Like it was the most probable candidate because they tied her up. It's like, of course you would say it's a believable story.
Ich habe keine Lust mehr wegzusehen.
Und ihr solltet das auch nicht. Diese Stadt ist krank.
Winden ist wie ein Geschwür. Und wir alle sind ein Teil davon.
Oh, that was Peter or his dad.
Yeah, Peter and Ulrich dead. Yeah.
Du warst das 86. Du hast mich wegen Vergewaltigung angezeigt. Wie krank bist du eigentlich?
Du tust mir weh.
Willst du mich fertig machen? Willst du meine Familie kaputt machen? Ist es das, was du willst? Was willst du?
Dich.
Du bist Gift, weißt du das? Schmiegst dich an wie Honig, aber da ist nur Gift. Wie ist dein Mann überhaupt so lange mit dir ausgehalten hat? Kein Wunder, dass er am Ende nicht mehr konnte.
He's no saint.
Ist das Stück schon zu Ende? Oder hast du deine Tochter von der Bühne geschleppt, um sie vor den kranken Menschen dieser Stadt zu retten? Wenn du es hier so wenig leiden kannst, warum haust du da nicht einfach ab? Habt ihr das gesehen? Das ist eure Mutter wirklich. Ulrich und du, ihr habt einander wirklich verdient.
Du solltest nicht so lange im Regen stehen.
Warum?
Na, weil der sauer ist. Tschernobyl? Die Leute sagen zwar, da ist nichts mehr im Regen, aber das glaube ich nicht.
Hanna, rutsch rüber. Komm, steig ein, fahr dich nach Hause.
Anna?
Mats ist auf den Glastisch im Wohnzimmer gekracht. Hat geblutet, wie in einem Horrorfilm. Und am Ende war es nur ein kleiner Schnitt. Unten am Kinn. So wart ihr in der einen Sekunde Spinnefeind, dann die besten Freunde.
Okay, 5 things.
Hey Google, stop.
Why the hell does nobody freak out about the goddamn lights? How did you just let this happen all over fucking town and nobody gives a goddamn
Well,
damn
they assume
about
it's
them?
the power plant, so they think, oh, it's just
the power plant.
You know, like it's like if you live in an area where like a train comes through and it just like rumbles, like it just becomes a norm after a while because they think it's the power plant.
Has this happened before though?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's been throughout the history of the town. Like if you saw Peter and Ulrich's dad clearly have a schedule of when it's going to happen.
Yeah, and the one that just happened, there was 2 entries after it.
Yes.
Because when it said 9:15, that was like the third from the bottom entry. So there's 2 more entries. Presumptively.
Yeah.
So the list that they have, they know it's.
They know something's gonna happen at 9.
It doesn't necessarily mean they know the time travel aspect, but they have clearly caught on to the time. There is a schedule, but it did have the symbol.
It did have. Yes.
So I guess we now know we know that somebody built this thing. It's not just simply a coincidence and just thing happening. Like there is 2 separate doors. It's like almost looked like a maze too that they've been talking about, the labyrinth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So somebody put that there. Who I guess remains to be seen. So Mads is dead.
Yes.
Which I wondered that in the get-go. I was like, could this be Mads? I was like,
I thought
there's no way that you
I
would
thought it
not
could be. I
realize
just
that that's
didn't
your
think
brother.
Ulrich. I was like Ulrich didn't recognize.
If you
Yeah.
rewatch the scene, like there's stuff going on in Ulrich's eyes, being like he
He
does.
was looking for Mikkel. That
It was
his
also
focus.
just like when
His
you
eyes are also burnt out.
His eyes are burnt out,
Fairness.
and when you know nothing about time travel, like
You wouldn't
that's
think,
not the
yeah.
first thing that you would jump. to.
True, of course. But I just I still like if I saw somebody with like anything like somebody that. Also,
Some of
DNA
my
test? Did
some of
nobody
my
do a
childhood
DNA
friends
test?
from like first grade, I don't remember what they look like. I mean,
True.
I barely like if I saw them,
Yeah.
like, and what would that be?
But the
10 years from now.
Picture of him is like everywhere he goes.
It is true. That is a
And
good
did
point.
nobody do a freaking DNA test on this person? This magical random person shows up in the forest. They would have the same freaking DNA, like chromosomes. Like
That's true.
They would have to cross-reference it. Like I don't know. If
he's a police officer.
Assuming the police officer has his DNA on file.
Presumptively, it would be
You would think.
some version of it.
I mean, he has been accused as a sexual predator.
Yeah.
I mean, I can buy it because his eyes are burnt out. Not expecting time travel at all. I think the biggest thing is I think the clothes. Because, like, I feel like he would have remembered that was the outfit, the last outfit his brother was ever seen in.
Does he know that was the last? Because Regina was the last one that ever saw him because she was afraid to walk home alone because of what Ulrich and Katharina did.
I guess that's true. So it looks like probably Noah or whoever it is disposing of bodies in alternative times because he drug Eric's dead body, so he probably just got rid of it in a different time period.
Essentially, because we had no frame of
because we haven't seen like what's happening because Eric got hooked in the same machine.
Because we haven't seen Eric in 86 or 2019.
The last time we saw Eric, he was in a body bag being drugged.
Yep. And there was no yellow chair back
and Mads had the same mark, so it looks like Mads didn't initially time travel, like he was actually abducted, and then when he was killed with whatever experiment they're running on, they got rid of his body 33 years in the future. Which makes sense why it had just gotten there and no one had ever found it. Because it was that exact moment 33 years later.
Okay. So, Ulrich also found out that his mom was lying for his dad. Lying to the police about where he was. But that we end up finding out that that's because he was cheating on her with Claudia Tiedemann.
Yes.
Some more things that he found out is that Alexander took the Tiedemann last name.
Yes.
Let's see, what else happened?
Jonas time travel?
Jonas time travel, yes.
I knew it as soon as I saw the cave opening.
Yeah. So, thoughts on that? Like, he was in that little tunnel, lights started flickering. Go.
The stranger wants him to time travel, because he led him right to that. Or whatever.
Said follow the signal, gave him a...
I think the stranger is looking out for him, because he knew his dad. He said his dad saved his life. And so, it seems like the stranger is going against Noah.
Okay.
It seems like Noah is kind of our antagonist, and it seems like the stranger is kind of helping Jonas figure things out.
The only thing that confuses me about that is why the stranger have his own little time box that looks like it would be some sort of time travel-y thing. Like that box, you call it box. But yet he uses the caves. Why does he need both? And where is the other thing, even though I think it is like super time travel device?
Okay.
You can't answer.
I think I can kind of lead you in a direction. Where's the last place you saw the stranger?
He was coming out. Or he was at the clock guy. Yeah. He was going to see the clock.
Mm-hmm. But here, he was in the future with the clock thing, and then went back in time into the clock person through the cave.
Yes.
Okay.
If presumptively that is a time traveling device, why would he have to use the caves?
It's not working, which is why you need help with it, maybe? Maybe.
But I mean, we still don't know if there is another way to time travel.
Yeah, we don't.
This is all under the assumption that the box that he has
is some sort of device.
Because we don't know if he's just been going through the caves too.
Yeah.
Right.
So we've only ever really seen
we only now for certain know exactly how people travel 33 years.
I guess it begs, how the hell did Mikhail get way back there?
I mean, that is still a good question. Because
that is a good question.
Running away from the cave.
That is a very good question.
Somehow, and that makes me think there is a different way, because I don't know how he would have gotten way back there. But he did come out of the cave.
Yes.
Yeah.
When he came out. But I guess that's why it always seemed strange to me, because I was like, why would he run back in the direction that they just ran from?
Yeah. Scared little boy. I don't think he'd run. Not when the older people that you're with are running away. Like,
Lots of mystery there.
Yes.
And there's no way that he got that far away. Like, Jonas tripped and fell for a second.
Yeah, it
But
was
he
only like a
flashlighting around
second.
And he was
He
instantly,
was literally like a second, and then all of a
These
sudden,
questions, oddly enough, actually do get answered eventually.
like he literally fell for a second, and then like he was gone.
Gone.
Yeah.
Like gone, not in any range.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I like if I was in your shoes, like right now, I'm like, yeah, that is kind of bullshit. Like, what's going on? But it actually.
Okay, that's good because I was like, it's feeling like a plot hole here. Like I'm like,
no, I know.
I trip, and then all of a sudden I look around and he's just gone.
I know it feels like a plot hole, but it eventually makes sense. They thought this show through. Like they did not, you know.
They're not gonna shitbag us here.
Yeah.
still, I'm really well, not.
So we know the stranger isn't Mads because Mads is dead. But we still don't know who he is.
Unless technically, Mikkel and Michael were living in the same time together for a while. So what if?
But Mads died as a kid.
Yeah. Mads has only just arrived because it was 33 years from the exact moment when they got rid of his body.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened with Mads. Like, so that's why when he came, it was no accident. Like, he had been dead.
Maybe he was like one of their first test subjects or something. They didn't quite get it right yet.
Well, they still haven't gotten it right because Eric is dead too.
True. Also, what the heck are they trying to do?
What
Who are these people?
Why are they putting them in this chair and burning their eyes out?
Yeah.
80s music
It's like a more cruel version of like the Clockwork Orange.
Yeah. And these like really
watching bad movies.
Children-esque rooms.
And yeah, why is it always kids?
Yeah.
Easier to kidnap.
I guess
Well,
that's
yeah.
true.
I mean, most of them have been young. Eric Oldendorf was a little older. He was a teenager.
He was still younger.
Yeah.
But like, I don't know, presumptively you would think if they keep failing, they might try somebody who's older eventually. Because maybe it's, you know, the age of the person.
Yeah.
So why are they still stuck using kids?
Four major families. Like, I'm going to just go back to this point. You got the Tiedemans, the Nielsens, the Dopplers, and the Convalds. So, thoughts on the families as of right now. Convalds, really, you only have Jonas and Hannah and dead Mikkel and the grandmother, yes.
The Tiedelmans. Tiedemans. They're like the wealth of the town, so obviously in some form they're involved because they've been involved with this power plant, which is right where that damn thing is.
Yeah, for at least 33
so
years.
So it seems like it's like you're dealing with some kind of like secret society because Peter Doppler knows about it as well as Ulrich's dad. So that's the Nielsen and another Doppler involved in this. And Peter, we know Peter's dad knows about it, who is a Doppler as well. So it could be like a family.
Oh, Helga. Yeah. The old man.
Well, I guess we still don't know how Ulrich's dad knows. We haven't seen how he got involved in this because
not how he got involved, but he's got the book.
From what we've seen back in '86, he doesn't seem to know. So,
but there has been. Oh wait, no. The incriminating things were more towards Peter Doppler. Like the red dirt was around.
The car with the dirt
and I mean him in the future because he did disappear. Or he wasn't home the night or I think it was it Mikkel? Mm-hmm. Yeah, the night Mikkel went missing. The grandpa wasn't home either.
Correct.
And it was the same thing in '86, but it was explained as he was with Claudia, so we think.
So this time.
But this time, he could have been alive then, but it seemed like that was probably true.
They've been hanging out with Peter and the weird.
Regina really hates Ulrich.
I mean, they treated her like shit.
Yeah, I mean,
and like they tied her to a tree, and then they thought that she was the one that accused him of the of rape, and so like they went the next 33 years thinking she was the one that did that. So like they hate her.
Boy, Hannah girl's a snake. Dude.
Yeah.
That girl's
So
nuts.
I think I know your opinion on the comballs. Except, well, what's your opinion on Jonas?
Jonas feels like, I mean, he still hasn't told anybody what he's discovered.
Right. Neither has Enos Convald.
No, she hasn't. It could be initially because maybe he didn't believe himself, but it seems he believes it now at the very least.
Well, definitely now, yeah.
Yeah.
But he believed it enough.
Hannah?
He believed it enough to not bring it up, because I think it's more telling that you don't bring it up, because that means you're aware that you think it's going to sound crazy.
Yeah.
Which means you probably think it. Instead of like going to his mom and being like, all right, I have a weird ass note that doesn't make any sense.
And also he had to go to therapy and, you know, like for PTSD.
That is
and
true.
so like,
he's probably like, oh, being triggered, trigger.
Yeah, and he's seeing flashes of his dad, you know, just every once in a while, like, and black stuff coming out of his ear. Yeah. So I mean, like, it could be just like, I don't want people to think I'm crazy, like you said.
Yeah.
Very true.
And that definitely makes sense.
You will sound crazy, especially if you already spent time in an institution, and then you start talking about how your dad was really the kid that's gone missing.
Do you imagine trying to harbor a secret like that?
No. But I mean, there's a simple solution: DNA testing. Like, it's 2019. I'm like, you know, I'll be like, hey, if you don't believe me, test the DNA. Like, there you go. We solved this problem right into there.
What if the dad asked to be cremated?
I don't think he did, though. They have a grave for him.
Yeah,
You can still bury him.
You can.
You can,
and you can still have a grave site.
My dad has a grave site. He was cremated.
Same. My grandma.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe he was cremated.
Yeah.
But you could still test Jonas's blood.
Yeah, to Martha and to all the Nielsens.
To all of them, like it would come up, like like you are like related in some way, like you're either siblings or like aunt and uncle. Like it wouldn't be exact, but
well, and Katerina is his grandma. Ulrich is his grandfather, and Katerina is his grandma.
Yeah. So really, he could test any of them, like match it up, like that'll do it.
They'll just be like, it's a small town. Everybody's been marrying each other. Of course the DNA is similar.
Right.
I mean, they're not
small
wrong
town
there.
problems.
They're not wrong there. I'm like, there's clearly a lot of crossovers here, right?
Fair.
Only 5 people live here, and they've all slept with each other.
All right, so I just want to ask, biggest 3 questions, and will they be answered by the end of season 1?
Who is the stranger?
Okay.
What is Noah's agenda? / who is Noah? I'm going to make that a 2-parter. Who built this thing?
Okay, those are your 3 questions. Lisa?
I think some form of along the lines of what the heck is going on in terms of the testing.
What is happening?
The time travel. I know that's kind of a big question. But probably has lots of little things to it. Who is the stranger? And I still want to know who the heck Noah is, because everything else is kind of answered right now. Sort of.
Of those 3, do you think all 3 of those will be answered this season? Or?
I don't think we'll find out who built this damn thing.
Okay.
At the very least. I think we'll know. We will have a better understanding of the stranger and Noah in some sense. Maybe not complete clarity, and maybe it will never be answered who one of them is, and or both of them. But we'll at the very least we will know why the 2 of them are doing what they're doing. I think by the end of the first.
And you think they're antagonists?
I think they are going against each other. Yes. Right, and I think they're also aware of each other's existence, or at the very least, the stranger knows who Noah is.
Okay. Okay, so you think the stranger might have like a little bit of a leg up because he knows that all of these things are happening because he's been traveling, and so kind of trying.
But
to
it feels like the stranger hasn't figured out everything yet,
right?
Because I keep going back to his like little conspiracy line,
wall
which means he
questions.
he must still have questions that he's trying.
Well, the whole Von Ist Mikkel thing is like
Yeah.
he knows that Mikkel was in a different time.
Yeah, he does, but you know, I think there's other things that he doesn't yet. He hasn't yet figured out, because I think everybody in this town is involved in some way or form, whether they know about this or indirectly, and I think that is why he's there. I think he's there learning everything he can to put the full picture together about whatever it is that Noah's trying to do. Because I still stand by the two of them are working against each other. And I think his whole motivation is learning as much as he can about everybody in this town. Because they all have secrets. And their secrets seem small at first, but then you start to realize that in the grand scheme of things, they all are playing a bigger factor in what's
Everything's connected.
Yeah.
Really well thought out.
It is. It's
glad I got you into this.
Yeah, this is quite the thinker of the show.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
It's a lot going on.
All right. Well,
Like you couldn't even like spoil this because it's too much to even explain.
Right?
Yeah,
You're only 6 episodes.
Like we're
in.
only 6
Like,
episodes.
you guys
in,
have
and I was like,
season 1 is.
Someone's like, oh, just tell me what happens, and I'm like, so a guy like kills himself, and then like he leaves a note for his son, but he's not supposed to open it until like November 13th, and then like when he opens it, he finds out, you know, that was actually this kid who goes missing at that exact moment. And like how would you even spoil it?
If you think season 1 is confusing, just buckle up.
Like you couldn't even
buckle the fuck up.
Great.
Bro, but Hannah's the ultimate
Like,
bad.
the
Hannah's the
most
real
confusing-
villain of this show, dude. Dude.
Screw Noah, it's all
fucking
Hannah.
Gone Girl, bro. Like all I see is mad, and like even like she looked crazy as a kid. Like her eyes now, I can't unsee her. Like, just dead. Like she's like. She's just like, get out the rain, talking to her son, like plotting. She's just plotting.
One other thing that I kind of want to go back to. So, the tunnel that Jonas went through, there was a fork.
Yes.
Yes.
Thoughts?
I noticed the fork as well. I mean,
Logically,
logically,
back in time,
possibly,
forward in time?
yeah, different, yeah, because you can leave if it's 33 years in the past, same moment in theory it should be also 33 years in the future, because it'd be the same way that the same way that Mads got forward. So in theory, you should be able to get 33 years from 2019.
Okay.
I mean, that's the most logical, yeah.
Yeah, that seems to be
What else could it be?
the most logical way of looking at that. So you'd be in like what, 2052?
Yes, because it's 2019.
Yeah. So
late 2019. It's like November.
that door should possibly lead to 2052 because it was a fork.
And which way did he go?
He went past.
Well,
he went right, I think.
Yeah.
Guys,
But it's kind of like, I don't know. It's kind of like he just happened to choose the right one. Like, I mean, I guess he had a 50% chance of being the right.
Yeah.
Maybe he's a righty, and he was just like, ah.
But like, it feels like the stranger maybe should have said go right. Like, because what if he'd gone left and just popped out, and then like there's just hovercrafts and like and he's just like, what the hell?
Cool.
Everybody that was missing except for Yassine is dead.
Eric Oldendorf,
Okay,
Mads.
that makes me think also though, the stranger could be from the future.
Okay.
By that, like, because that just hit me. Like, he could be from the future.
Yeah.
So, who knows?
Yeah, Mads so far is the only one
That is a
that's
pretty
gone
cool
forward.
light. I mean, we probably have, obviously, we have technology like that in 2019, but like, you know, it was a pretty nice light.
It was a pretty interesting light.
So, that's a thought.
He could be from the future.
Still curious what the device is measuring.
Maybe some type of radiation.
Yeah.
I mean, they are near the nuclear power plant.
But a specific type of radiation.
Exactly, yeah.
So you think the nuclear power plant ties into this as well?
Yes. I think that society probably initially built this plant as like a front.
Okay. Cool. Anything else you want to talk about?
No.
I think that was one of our longer discussions, but
Watch out
a lot has happened in episodes 5 and 6. I was so waiting for you guys to watch these 2 episodes. I'm just like, so much that I want to tell you, like with the whole Michael thing, and I'm just like every
Hannah is the one to watch, dude.
Ulrich is no saint.
I didn't say Ulrich was a saint, but Hannah is the next level.
Yeah.
Nutcase, dude.
There are people that defend Hannah in this show. Like, I've looked on forums and stuff, be like, but you have to look at it from her point of view. I'm just like, okay.
I mean, I get all the perspective and stuff, but like that's crazy. There's no way you can get around that. And then on top of that, like it's very calculated crazy because she picked the one person they would believe in order to get back at Ulrich's good graces and have him not suspect her. Like. Yeah. She specifically calculated, was like, oh, Regina. And, like, she was good at lying. Yeah. Like, that was a very believable lie when she was, like, even the way she was, like, stumbling on it and, like, hesitating on like, the more explicit details. The way somebody would actually say that. She thought that through.
Yeah, like, a 14-year-old is describing it as if she doesn't know what sex is. He touched her boob.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she literally put a lot of thought, but really quickly. Like, it was like in a snap, she was just like, oh, I know what I'm going to do with this information.
Yep.
Imagine if she put that mind to something actually useful instead of just trying to get with Ulrich.
Plot twist, she's actually the good guy in the entire thing.
I'm tired of continuing.
Would that piss you off?
I wouldn't buy it. Dude, I got Gone Girl vibes from her man.
Alright, I think that's a good place to end the discussion. Thank you very much for watching. Auf Wiedersehen.
Auf Wiedersehen.